This is a Korean folktale about a girl who mended broken rivers. Long ago, in a peaceful Han River village in South Korea, there lived a girl named Seo-yeon. She was known for her gentle heart and skillful hands, which were especially adept at sewing. One day, while strolling along the banks of the Han River, she discovered an old glove lying in the grass. At first glance, it looked ordinary, but upon closer inspection, she noticed something extraordinary. The glove had tiny holes in the palm, and when she put it on, water flowed out of the holes. And not just any water, but clean, fresh water fit for drinking. Curious and a bit scared, Seo-yeon dipped a finger into the stream to taste the water. It was sweet like honey and tasted like rain on a summer day. Suddenly, a wise voice echoed through the forest. "Do good deeds and the river will reward you." Startled, Seo-yeon turned to find a beautiful white deer standing before her. With a gentle smile, the deer instructed her, "Take this glove and use its power wisely to help others. But remember, the river's power can only be used for good." And with that, the white deer disappeared into the trees. Determined to do good, Seo-yeon wore the magical glove and began searching for those in need of help. She found an old woman struggling to carry heavy water jars and effortlessly wove threads of water to fill them up. Overjoyed, the villagers celebrated Seo-yeon as their savior. They wove tales of her kindness and the mysterious glove that wove water. But not everyone was happy about the miraculous occurrences by the Han River. Hidden away in a small hut lived a grumpy old man. People called him the Shadow Fisherman because he spent his days fishing with a long bamboo pole and a net so dark it seemed to swallow the sunlight. He hated seeing people rejoice and plotted to ruin Seo-yeon's reputation. One night, he snuck into her house and stole the magical glove. Without it, she could no longer weave water threads to help the villagers. Desperate to save her friends, Seo-yeon went to the wise old woman who had received water from her. The old woman knew about the glove and told her about its origins. Long ago, the Han River was pure and plentiful, but due to human actions, it had become polluted and scarce. To restore its health, the river spirits created a magical glove that could weave clean water threads to mend the river and restore balance to nature. The glove chose Seo-yeon because her heart was pure and her hands were skilled. But the old woman also warned her about the glove's limitations. It could only be used for good. If someone tried to use it for evil, it would lose its power forever. Realizing what she had to do, Seo-yeon set off to confront the Shadow Fisherman and get back the glove. She found him at his hut, and he taunted her, saying, "Now you'll see how useless your silly water threads are." He then threw the glove into the river and jumped in after it, laughing maniacally. Struggling to reach the glove, Seo-yeon waded into the murky water. It was freezing cold, and she struggled against the current, but she couldn't give up. Suddenly, she remembered the white deer's words, "Do good deeds, and the river will reward you." Closing her eyes, she thought about all the people she had helped, and a surge of hope renewed her strength. Just as she was about to reach the glove, the Shadow Fisherman grabbed it and swam toward a patch of land under a willow tree. Determined to stop him, Seo-yeon wove a strong thread and swung across the river. She confronted the Shadow Fisherman, who sneered and tried to stab her with a sharp shell. But Seo-yeon dodged and wove a protective shield around herself. She then reached out to grab the glove, but the Shadow Fisherman pulled it away, crying, "No one can stop me from taking this glove now." In a last-ditch effort, he twisted the glove into a ball and flung it into the air, laughing as he watched it disappear into the clouds. As the glove floated through the sky, it rained down silver threads that shimmered like moonlight on water. Wherever the threads touched the ground, wilted flowers bloomed again and dry trees sprouted new leaves. Finally, the threads reached a mulberry tree on the opposite bank of the river. As the glove rested on a branch, a single mulberry leaf fell onto it, bathing in the moonlight. The leaf absorbed the glove's power and transformed into a strong, luminous thread. When the first rays of dawn touched the leaf, it burst into a shower of sparkling threads that flew back to the river and wove themselves into the water. At that moment, the river felt the presence of the glove again and understood that Seo-yeon had come to save it. The river, rejuvenated by the mulberry thread, surged forward, washing away the remaining pollution and returning to its pristine state. The Shadow Fisherman, stripped of his dark net, watched in awe as the river healed. His heart, hardened by years of bitterness, began to soften. The sight of the glistening river brought back memories of its former purity, and he realized the error of his ways. With tears in his eyes, he apologized for his actions, vowing to atone for them. Embracing the change in his heart, Seo-yeon forgave him, and together they returned to the village. News of the river's purification spread like wildfire, and people from far and wide came to witness its beauty. Seo-yeon, wearing a traditional hanbok with a sash patterned with the river and its healing threads, walked through the bustling village, her Gita sandals made from wood echoing her footsteps. Her spirit of generosity and the river's revitalization filled everyone with hope. The once grumpy shadow fisherman became a beloved member of the community, teaching children how to fish sustainably and care for the river. Together, they celebrated the Han River, ensuring its health and beauty for generations to come. And so, the tale of Seo-yeon, the girl who mended broken rivers, became a cherished part of the Han River village, reminding everyone of the importance of protecting the environment and the triumph of forgiveness and community. And that's the story. In this animated short film, we had to be mindful of portraying the female lead in a respectful manner. We decided to dress her in a hanbok, a traditional Korean garment, and have her wear Gita sandals, a type of wooden shoe also rooted in Korean culture. These choices were intentional to emphasize her Korean identity and heritage. In addition, the film's setting is inspired by the Han River, a significant natural feature in Korea. By incorporating these cultural elements, we aim to pay homage to Korean culture and provide a deeper sense of context and meaning to the story. It was important to us that the film not only entertains, but also promotes cultural understanding and appreciation. We believe that by showcasing the beauty of Korean culture through our film, we can contribute to building bridges between different cultures and fostering a sense of global community. Thank you for watching and celebrating Korean culture with us. We hope you enjoyed this tale, and if you did, please consider giving us a thumbs up.